Hello. It's been a while since I
これほど
last
美しき景色を
uploaded.
見ればおのずと旅が
As
し
you
たく
see
な
in
る
the
ものだよ
title, welcome to my crystal core farming routine. I'm mostly making this video for my friends who need them because they don't have a lot from what I usually see. This is just gonna be a quick video of my entire routine, and all of these locations are near teleport waypoints, but I'm also gonna include some places that are far away from them because it usually has more than one crystal fly. So I'm just gonna quickly explain what crystal cores are real quick if there's anyone who doesn't use them. Crystal cores are consumable materials that can be used to craft condensed resin and a couple of potions, if I remember correctly. The blueprint for condensed resin is on the Liu Reputation Award at level 3. It makes farming easier because it crafts 40 resin into one condensed resin. Plus, it helps when you're busy and can't spend it, because you can just craft them and store them at a max cap of 5. I will put all the timestamps for the locations we're going in the description of this video, so let's get started. We're gonna go to all the 4 nations we have currently pre 3.4 update. Once that, Liu, Inazuma, Sumeru as well. There's an order where I usually follow. So here's a list I will put on the screen right now. So there's Windrise, which is where we are right now. Dawn Winery, Dragonspine, Mingyun Village, Guyun Stone Forest, Bishui Plain, the Chasm, Mountain Tianheng, right here. I don't know how to say this word, but it's in Sumeru. And here, Vissudha Village and Aaru Village. And in Inazuma we have here Fort Hiraumi, and right here, which is a location that is very far, and I will go to this location at the end because it is far, but it has the most crystal cores out of every place we're going. So when catching crystal cores, I definitely would recommend you have Sayu in your party because she has a passive where you will not startle any crystal flies and some small animals. It's okay if you don't have her, but if you have really bad ping, she would help a lot. I usually have Kazuha on my team
because I just like him, but you don't have to have him here. It's not necessary. And Wanderer is on my team as well because he's very useful for catching crystal flies in one go, which I will show later. And lastly, Beidou is here because she's a tall character, and tall characters in Genshin usually jump higher. So that's why I have her here. She's also Electro, and we will encounter 2 Sakura Blossoms on the way in this routine. So she's just here, so I can collect them as well.
But you can use any tall character you like. So let's get started. So here in Windrise, there is usually 7 here where I usually go catch them. 1 would usually be right here, but for now it's flew over there, so we will go catch it later. So here one right here. There's one also right here. And as you can see, when you catch one, the crystal flies will fly away. So what I usually do is switch to Wander and hopefully catch them, which I didn't get to this time, which is fine, but I'll just teleport and get it back later. And here, right after we got all the ones near the statue, and if you walk past this bush, usually there will be a crystal fly right here in this green bush right here, and we will run forward. I usually get this mushroom right over here, and there will be one right here near the cranes, and find this ore. Now we can head over to the second location, because when you teleport, the crystal flies will fly back, so we can go get them back after we get this. So don't worry. There's two right here at the statue and one right there. This is why having Sayu is very useful, because you can wait until the right moment to catch them. And that one, I will just catch it later. So we walk through here, get these two mushrooms, and there will be one and two right there. And get this one. Usually what I notice from farming as well is usually this spot will trigger a random quest, and it's very 50-50. You never know when it's gonna trigger. So right here, we teleported to here, and we're gonna get the crystal flies that are right here. Just gonna run over here. Find this ore. Jump. And there will be three right here. Usually I would go for the more the better, and then run and jump for the other, because two in one go and then catch the remaining one is much easier to get. So I will just continue my way to the house right there. It's more like a mansion, to be honest. So right here, I will run through here, and there will be one and two right there. I usually catch this one first and try to get that one. I didn't get it this time, but it's okay. I'll get this one right here, right in front of this NPC toner. And I will run over here, get the apples here, and there should be one right here. There will also be a chest right there if you have never gotten it before. Continue on. We will just run past here. And there will be one when you turn. The house here. There's one right here, and the house right over there on the rooftop. On the rooftop, you see, it usually gets stuck here, which is why it's helpful to have Sayu. Get the bird egg, and then we continue on. In the corner, you can see this one right here. It's in the middle of the field, and there are no other crystal flies surrounding it. And now there's one right under this lamppost. There are also 2 crystal cores right there, and there. But because it's not included in my usual routine, I just don't go there usually. But if you're desperate for them, they are also on the roof. And there are some mushrooms here. It's right here. One over here. And one right up there. Now we can just teleport back to Windrise. It's not a smooth process, but it is what my usual routine is. So we can just catch all these. Then I will catch that later. Just checking. Oh, right now it's starting to rain, and rain does scare all the crystal flies away. So I will get that one off screen when I'm not recording. So now we can teleport to Dragonspine. So Dragonspine, right here. We teleport to this teleport waypoint right here. And we walk straight. Walk straight. There should be 2 right outside here. And oops, I did not get that one. And that's how I usually have Wanderer here. And there's also this one right here. There's 3 crystal fights right here. Normally, I would not go for them. It's right here, near the forest-bearing tree. Right here. So, usually, I will not go there. But unless I have a lot of free time on my hands, I would go there and collect those 3 extra ones. There are also some hill trails down here, so you can just fly past them, no worries. And you see 3 right here. And that's all for the Mondstadt region right here. And now next we're gonna go to Liu. And Liu, I like to teleport right over here. Mingyun Village and the domain right here. So this domain right here, when you walk over here, you'll see a Noctilus Jade right here. And I like to farm it. See that drill slime right there? And that drill slime in the cave has 2 crystal flies. And the good thing about this cave is that the crystal flies would not fly way too far, so you can catch them in time. And you see these 2 lizards right here. Sai is really useful for that too if you're having trouble catching lizards. So now I will just find the other ores real quick. Guyun Stone Forest. This place is also one of my favorite places, aside from Windrise, because this place has 3 already floating here. 1. The second one I don't usually get it. 2. There's also some fireflies here. And if you run out the domain, you will see a mint right there. I usually get this mint. And you see 2 right here. I will catch the lower one first, so the higher one will fly up, and you can just run up here. And the reason why you want to run up here is because there are more mints. There should be a berries right here, and you see 2 crystal flies flying away. So call lapis here. The other one I will not get. So you just run up here, and jump down from here. That trigger was just the 3 abyss mages, but I just usually ignore them. And I just fly down and catch the remaining ones that I did not get earlier. And you see that one right there? And that's it. There's coal lapis here as well. There's 2 bird eggs right here and 2 mushrooms right here. And I will just teleport away to get like the one I missed. Usually I miss one here and I will teleport back, but I will just catch them later and include them when I finish farming. So now we're here. This place is called Bishui Plain. Bishui Plain, if I'm not wrong. And this teleport right here. There will be mints. This mint right here. When you teleport, this is actually a whopper flower. So I usually will not get it until I need it. There will be 2 crystal flies right here. And I will just... Oops, I did not get that one. And coral lapis right here. Also a sweet flower right here. I really like this area because there's actually a lot of sweet flowers. So if you're in desperate need of sweet flowers, you can come here. Specifically right here. And when you cross the bridge, you'll see 1 and 2. There's also hilachos. When you catch them, usually hilachos will be startled. So I just kind of just run away from them and get the sweet flowers. And next, right here, the domain of Clearpool and Mountain Cavern. This place is actually quite recent in my farming routine. I would just teleport here, run down here, but you see a statue right here, and in this sort of cave, you see 4 right here. And I will catch this one, and try to catch the farthest one. And then when you go back, this one will get stuck in the cave. And when you run out, there's lotus heads right here if you need them. Get them as well. And then when you get out of the cave from there, you will see 1 and 2 crystal flies right here. And I like to just run towards it quickly. The ores. And there is actually some dual bishops right there. And I will try not to trigger them for this route. And when you fly towards here, right here on this tree, on the map right here, there will be 2. And some sweet flowers as well. There's trees specifically, and here, after this area, I will look down and come to either the Chasm or Mountain Tianheng. Usually Mountain Tianheng is quite far because the crystal cores are actually right here. So I would usually teleport to the Chasm in the Statue of the Seven. And when you turn around, you will see a tree right here. I'll catch these ones first. Oops, I didn't get two, but that's okay. There it is right here. And so for this video's purposes, I would also go to Mountain Tianheng, teleport to this waypoint right here. Because there's a spot in the cave. Just go back here. You'll see ores, sweet flower. Go back here when there's a mint. And there are ores right here. So right now, I will jump up here. There will be some hilichurls and samachurls right there, but I usually do not approach them and climb up here against this wall. And you'll see there's an entrance right over here. And you see around 6 crystal flies. Usually they will be more closer to each other, but it's okay because you see they are flying near the walls. So now you can just catch them like this, and that was spot. Now we're done with the Liu locations, and I will move on to Sumeru. So in Sumeru, this waypoint at the Statue of the Seven, there's around 3 if I remember correctly, but for some reason whenever you get too close to them, they always fly away too quickly. So I don't usually come here often if I don't have a Sayu in my party usually. But it is a place that has more than 3, which is quite useful if you ever need it. And next we will teleport right here. There's 4 crystal flies right here. And when you look up, there will be 4. I usually like to do this, which is to use Windwail and just fly to this. Usually I can get them all in one go if they're closer to each other, but it's alright. There's 4 right here, that's just a family reminder. And down here at the statue near Aaru village, there's also a tree right here. So there's 1 that is always near this statue, and there's 2 right there that are at the entrance of the cave. When you catch the one near the statue, this one will usually be startled and fly away. So I will just catch this one right here. And that one I will just teleport back and it will fly back to its location. And that's all for the Sumeru ones that I know. I am still getting used to Sumeru, so there's probably some locations that I forgot. Now we're going to Inazuma, right here. And I don't know how to say this name, but it's right here. Right here. It's near here. And I will just run towards here. Get this mint. And you will see 3 crystal flies right here. I always catch 1 or 2. Yeah, 1 or 2. And then I'll come back to get the ones that I didn't get later. Oh, also, this is where the cherry blossom, the sakura blossom, and this are still here. So there's a butterfly here. So I will just get them and move on to the next location, which is right here. Fort Hiraumi. This teleport waypoint right here. Right here. And if you turn around, there will be 3 crystal flies right here. You catch these 2. And there's a knuckleweed right here. There's also some enemies right there. If you need the blocks, you can go fight them. But I will just move on for now. And here is one of my favorite places to farm crystal flies. But it is kind of near, like kind of far away, sorry. So I would show you how to get there. So if you have the fan, the red feather fan, you can get this for the Inazuma reputation award. I don't remember what level, but I will put it up on the screen right here. And I just use this to fly towards this direction on this small island. So you will see from this portable waypoint I placed over here that there's around 7. Exactly 7 of them right here. It's one of like my favorite places to tell people to farm for if they are in need of crystal flies. So I will just farm for them. And that's kinda it. That's all of my crystal course farming locations. And now I will just catch some off screen and I'll do my outro. This is me after cutting off the first clip. And upon catching the rest of the crystal flies that I did not went to get back, I realized I didn't get the before and after photo of the crystal flies, so I'm so sorry I couldn't do a comparison like shot. But right now, as you can see, I have 3,718, and if I vaguely remember, I think I had around 3,640 before I started catching the crystal course. So it was probably around 70-ish crystal flies that I caught in the entire routine. I will put the math correctly on the screen. So sorry for that, so you can see the comparison. But I just wanted to close the video, and yeah, that's all for my farming routine. Hope it was helpful to you, and if you do follow this video, please do update me in the comments about your crystal core collections, and let me see a bit of a comparison. and hope you implement this small routine into your daily Genshin life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.